This is how you fix wounded elves. Click, 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 click. Click, click, click.
Maid of Armin, will you lend me your ear?
Okay. And assist him. Okay. So we're gonna hide that for now. Alright. Let's do some quests. I love this area a lot. Oh, this music's awesome. I feel like this is, I don't remember this. This is way more epic than I remember. It makes me think like RuneScape music or something. It's very RuneScapey. Oh, here we go. Rescue, take gate. Oh, okay, we've got to hold out here for 3 minutes. I feel like I can't leave this spot or it'll fail. I think I remember something like that. So we'll just wait right here. Actually, this is a better spot to wait. So we need to go out of supply, assault the gates. Come back here, what are you doing? Come on, okay. Wasted a bit of their time there, thank you for that. Oh my god. Get yelled at. Alright, should be good now. 10 more seconds. Nice, held the gate. Alright. We can steal some of their supplies. Oh man, I think this sword upgrade was good. Things are just going down. Oh yeah, things are going down. Wait, am I in an instance? Oh, I'm in an instance. I don't have landscape difficulty. This forward must... Oh, it is an instance, isn't it? Because it's like before you break through the wall. Wow, I didn't actually know it was actually that much of a different instance. That's why we are just smashing everything. Because everything else is doing corrupting strength. And I can remove that. Interesting, okay. Well, that's good to know. If you're playing on like max landscape or anything, this is a good place to come to get some levels. If you want to do that. We need one more. Capture the western bridge. Oh, okay. Bridge has already been destroyed. Well. Okay. What's that? Oh. Open scout. A Skittle Twister, welcome into the chat. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. How are you going? My bad, that was me. Wait, what was you? Oh, the bridge. the bridge. Yeah, classic, dude. Classic. You did this one as well, I reckon, huh? Yeah. Oh, look, there's his sign right there. Look at that. That's... He's marked it. Does this game still exist? Damn, yeah, it does, and in good fashion, really. I was saying before to someone that hadn't played for like 6 years that, I mean, the game has been updated consistently ever since release, and it's had update. It's like the max level's 160 at the moment, and it's slowly kind of had expansions like every 2 years since the beginning. It's an older MMO, but it's still very much alive and very playable, and even for newer audiences, I'd say. Good, thank you. How about you? I'm doing well as well, Skittle. I'm doing well. You got to pay for expansions. Everything up until like I think Gondor and under is all free. Like you don't. It's just inbuilt into the game. You can get up to like that point. I think once you get to... It's kind of changed as time has gone on as well. Like, so as new expansions come out, they seem to put that threshold up a bit of what's free behind the scenes. But like, I mean, I played for a lot of years, so I've also slowly gotten a lot of those expansions over the time, you know? But yeah, it is great. A lot of it is free, and they also have recently had a coupon code that's been around. I'm not sure if it's active anymore, but I'm sure it'll be back. That gave access to all the other content up until the latest expansion. So you bought some classes back then. Most of the classes are all free now as well. But yeah, I did as well back in the like I bought the Warden, the Rune Keeper, the Bjorning. All the Mariner. I think the only one that is paid now is Mariner, right? Or is it Brawler as well? Alright. Runekeeper and Warden. Yeah, they're now like just free in the free thing. Bjorning is also now in the free thing, and I think Brawler is as well. I think it's just Mariner, and honestly, like, Mariner won't be for that much longer, I imagine. Time for me to take a leave, Bev. I hope you have a good day. Puro, sorry if I missed your message and if you've already gone, Puro, but I hope you have a lovely day. Thanks for popping by. It was really good to see you, and I hope you stay well. Gotta watch my weight. I'm back. Was talking on the Discord with Poison about Gun, and we went down a rabbit hole looking at all the sets I want to buy. Awesome. No, that's great. I did see a bit of chatting about stuff like that. That's great. I love it. I love that. It's nice that we have the making creating channel, because I feel like it's nice because you kind of feel like you can just kind of talk about stuff in it, you know, because that's, you know, that's the idea with it as well. It's not just sharing stuff, but discussing things as well. So love it. It's not like other MMOs, which is a quick rush through lower levels. It's worth spending time experiencing the lower levels. You have many months of leveling before you have to buy expansions. Yes, Unbreakable, definitely. The free content in it will carry for a really long time, unless you actually want to rush through the game, which personally I think as well is not the way you should play LOTRO. It's not the way it should be played. But if you want to get a bit of fun out of it, that could be fine. But yeah, if you want to get the most out of it, you just got to play it like an RPG. You know, it's like just leveling, questing, getting an idea of the world, and yeah, just getting all in and around it, right? How active the player base is. It's got a pretty active player base skill. It's got a smaller player base, but it doesn't need a big player base to survive. So this server we're on, Glamdring, has about like 2,000 people at peak hours, which is plenty enough for the server for as an MMO for it to keep alive with that sort of player base. It's not like a lot of MMOs that are kind of a bit more reliant on a bigger player base, like WoW in particular. Once it gets to about like 1,000, 2,000 people, it's like too low of a threshold to sustain like a good environment for the auction house and for trading and for raids and all that sort of stuff, you know. But LOTRO is, you know, it's very much like a solo game in a lot of ways, in lots of components of it, with lots of multiplayer elements. So yeah. You don't like need a lot of people to get all the things out of the game, but then there's also enough people to do the content that you'd want to do if you want to do like dungeon content, raid content. I don't know if I'd know my ID and pass. We are getting an ad break incoming as well, guys. I won't reply to any messages until the ads have gone, after that's come through, but I still I like active for raids and PvP, and there are lots of guilds, like kinships we call in LOTRO, like guilds in WoW, you know, that do those sort of things, and the content, you can find people that do that for sure, and especially with new content that's coming out, there's lots of players that do that. But yeah, it's not as like super easy as maybe in another MMO to find those people. You know, I have to do a bit of searching to find those guilds that run at your times and that sort of thing. Yeah, it's loved by a lot of people. If you ask, people will help as well. That's the thing, man. Like, people are willing to put themselves out to help a new player a lot of the time. So, yeah. If you show interest for wanting to get into active raiding and PvP, there will be people out there that will see value in that. You know? We can talk about this making creating, yeah. Yeah. My brother, why you don't play on Fearless 3 on this character? I am on Fearless 3. Slobber Dan something in YouTube. Gotta look better. We're not on difficulty 3 in this area because it's an instance. I think base difficulty is a joke. It's easy, but that's the point of base difficulty. It's not meant to be hard. People's enjoyment isn't based off things being good and bad, you know? Yeah. Yeah, we're playing on difficulty 3 to give a bit of a challenge and to go for the titles. But if it wasn't for that, I'd just be playing normal, because
What can I do for you?
I mean, I don't play LOTRO for a challenge. If we're playing like a hardcore character, which we have, that's a different thing, you know. The whole point is a challenge, but I mean, playing an MMO normally, like, depends what you want.
How can I be of service?
I looked at a character, didn't see the icon for difficulty. Yeah, no, all good. Yeah, it's weird in this area. it's an instance for some reason. I just noticed that. It seems like an open world area though, right? Like, but yeah, no, it's an instance.
Will you lend me your ear? Might you spare a moment of your time? Stay a moment.
Right. Okay. We want to go down there now. Yes. But yeah, I mean, landscape difficulty is really just there to change that experience for you slightly. If you prefer the experience with no landscape, then that's why it's there. So you can play it like that. There's nothing, you know, you're not better than someone else if you play on a higher difficulty or a lower difficulty, or, you know, or you're not playing the right way or something like that. That's absurd. Back from ads, nice. Looks like it's still got a minute to go till everyone will be properly back, but welcome back. But I was saying, Skittle, if you like active raiding and PvP and that sort of thing, there are guilds and groups out there that do that and like that as well. They may be harder to find, like rare, like, you know, around the place. Like you might have to do a bit of hard looking to find one that fits all your needs, you know, your location, time of the day sort of thing. But the LOTRO community is very welcoming and really open to new players as well. So if you reach out and show interest in wanting that sort of thing, I'm sure there are kins and guilds out there who will see that and see value in that, you know? Because an active raiding and PvP guild wants people that have that mentality that's valuable to them, right? So there'll be people out there looking for people with that frame of mind, you know? But it's not like, you know, all of the top popular guilds all do that, you know, because LOTRO is a very diverse game. There's a lot of different reasons people play it. Like, we all play it for different reasons, and it's why it's so, I think, so alive still with the small population, is because it just has a core population of people that like doing different things. So yeah, because it's not the norm, you're not going to find like lots and lots of kins that all do that. But literally anything in the game you could find a group for. You could find people for. There'd be, you know, there's kins of people that just play music. Like, they just have bands and they just go into Bree and they play music. And, you know, there's kins of people that RP farm and stuff. You know, like there's a kinship for anything, and especially in a Lord of the Rings world, people just want to roleplay everything in that world, from farming potatoes to raiding Balrogs, right? So yeah. Welcome back from the ads, everyone, as well. How do you stay on level when doing quests if you don't use the tortoise stone? Like I do have a tortoise stone and I use that every now and then. If I was leveling a lot more slowly in my own pace, I would like, when I have in the past leveled, I'll use a tortoise stone to stop myself from getting XP at a certain point, so I can do a heap of quests at the level they are. Like, for example, in Lothlorien, what I've done in the past is put my tortoise stone on, which stops you from getting XP, and I've done all the quests in this area. Because this area isn't a leveling area, it's an area that came out when the level cap was level 60, and all the quests are level 60, so the quests aren't designed around leveling, they're designed around, like, end cap level, right? So if you want to play it like it's designed, it's kind of nice to do that. That's what I normally do. Because we're streaming and I want to actually, like, progress a bit faster, and I don't, like, you know, I'm not playing as regularly as I would if I was playing my own time, like, on and off. Then I just am kind of, I'm just kind of jumping to the next area. I'm not using the tortoise stone, and once I get to that point where I'm ready to go to the next area, I'm just going. So, like, we skipped Lothlorien. I haven't done really any of the quests there. I did a couple of quests around up here at the Dimril Dale. But yeah, like, I normally just try to level. Captured soldier, rescue a captured soldier. Where is he? He's on the side of a cliff and I can't hit him. Does that count? Oh, it did. Sweet. Okay, orc ballistas, riders, and I've got to jam the mechanism. But I need to find more riders. Alright. Yes, welcome back everyone. Hope I didn't miss anything as well. Return to Bree! Oh, we just completed that Slayer quest finally. Skittle Twister, thank you so much for the follow as well. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate it, guys. Anyone that's interested as well, today has been the launch day of our Twitch chat RPG, which is a fully customly programmed by me Twitch chat command !adventure that you guys can use once a day, and it generates a little random encounter, rolls a dice for you and for the enemy, and if you win the encounter you level up, you get some gold, and you can then fight harder guys. And there's like 50 enemies, 5 different areas. So yeah, if anyone wants to do your daily adventure, !adventure in the chat. And yeah, see if we can get any more levels today. We have 1 level up so far, as of course came in and got his level up. And yeah, don't worry, I'll get that set up thing with the channel point thing as well with the redeeming. I'll see how I go. Maybe I'll like let things sit for a bit. Because maybe just once a stream is fine. It just, maybe we just need to be patient. But yeah. Skill Twister encounters a level 18 Ogre Whelp. Well, that's a whelp. Forced to retreat. Damn. Unlucky, Skittle. Alert. Oh, Alette encounters level 5 archer, and you won the fight as well, Alette. Nice. That's a lot of gold. That is a lot of gold. Woo, level 5. That's a high level. Did I level up? You would have leveled up as well. I've removed the level up thing, but if you succeed, you will level up unless the enemy's like 5 levels or more lower than you. But you can do !character to see your level as well. There you go, level 2 with 13 gold. So the way it works for you guys that might be curious, it is a very balanced, well, not very balanced, it's a very random system in a lot of ways. So, oh, exploring the grassy, unbreakable, a level 1 wild boar. No! Oh, you lost a fight against level 1 boar. Balanced, yeah. So, the way it works is, it rolls. Damn, and so that's unlucky. So I'm gonna kind of give you guys an example. So, Unbreakable just rolled against a level 1 boar, which was a good roll to get because he got lucky by getting a low level enemy, which is good. And that would have been essentially just up to the roll, because what happens is you roll a d6, like a 6-sided dice, and then the enemy rolls a 6-sided dice. You add your level to your dice and they add their level to their dice, and if your number is bigger than or equal to their number, you overpower them, essentially. So it's just like their level plus a bit of random power, your level plus a bit of random power, you know? So a level 1 versus a level 1, fighting a boar at the very beginning is just a 1v1, like level 1 versus level 1. It's all just up to the roll. So Unbreakable would have had to roll a pretty bad roll there to lose, right? Or I guess you'd have to essentially have gotten under what they got. Yeah. At least I didn't lose against the level 1 boar. Yeah, and look, well, look, and what did you get? You came up against level 18 ogre whelp, and so that's on the other side. Is the the other unlucky is you got a harder enemy, which are rarer to get, but you're not high enough level to be able to fight them yet, because you wouldn't even be able to defeat, like that's 18 plus 1 to 6 versus your level, right? So yeah. I've been diving into settings. I think I found out how to turn off the founder's badge. You did, I think. Yeah, you did, and you've got your sub badge now. Nice. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you got your green sub badge. I gotta make them cooler as well for future ones. Gotta make them even bigger and crazier. But then on the other side of the luck table, Alette just did a roll and came up against a level 5 archer, which means it would have been Alette's level 1 versus level 5. You would have had to roll a 6, right? A 5 or a 6, and they would have had to roll a 1, essentially, for you to have won that fight. Yeah, something like that. But anyway, so yeah. A lot of randomness. You can do it once a day. Just a bit of fun, We'll see how far people get in the future, right? The idea is to have a bit of a collection. I think I can do it as well. I'm still level 1. I think I did my adventure today and I lost. Yeah, I did. You can also do ! collection. And this shows you your wins, your defeats, your total adventures, and every time you defeat an enemy in the area, it records that you've defeated the enemy. And so there's 10 enemies in each area, and if you guys like complete a collection log of just happening to get that enemy and defeating them, then we'll do something special. So yeah. Got to make some distributions for the chances of winning against each creature. Yeah. Well, and I had to balance things a lot. I did a lot of like checking to like just calculations to see if things would work, and it seemed good. But yeah, it's like it's a bit different now as well, because you only get XP from you can't level up from enemies that are more than 5 levels lower than you now, which is a big one. So I kind of thought about it like. So if you're level like 20, you can get XP from. You can level up from level 15 to level 25 guys, because at the level 25 is it caps because you can no longer roll higher than them. At 25 versus 20, you have to roll a perfect roll to win against that, right? I think that, or I'm not going to do the math on the top of my head, but you essentially get that. So I went and figured out at every level there's at least 7 dudes that can level you up essentially. And if we have issues with that, I may add a crit system in where you can crit. Say if I was thinking of doing it if you roll a 6 and they roll a 1, that's a crit, which means it's a guaranteed win. Or it doubles your damage or something. As a way to be able to have a really lucky chance at everyone being able to defeat a high level enemy. Because at the moment, if you get a high level enemy, you just can't defeat it. It's kind of just a simple you lose sort of thing, Just need one more rider. All right. Just need one more rider as we're running along. There's one. Throw at them. Alright, turning in, awesome.
What can I do for you? What can I
All
do
the
for you?
forward
What can I
stuff.
do for you? Will you lend me
And
your
that's
ear?
going to finish that off. Oh, all the others just auto-completed. Oh, cool. Wait.
How can I be of service?
Okay, yeah, that was just that one. So I'm actually curious, Alette, if you're there, Alette, if you could type in ! collection, I'd be curious. I just want to see and make sure that it's recorded that win for you. I know you may be busy, but it should say 1 out of 10 grassy plains for you. That's what it should say.
Stay a moment.
But I could also just check my thing. It looks like... What was it you defeated? A rogue archer. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Collection. Unbreakable. Oh, true. Yes, unbreakable. 0 wins, 1 defeat, 1 total adventure. You might... It's got a cooldown on that command as well, so it wouldn't have worked if it was typed at the same time. Try again, Alert. But that's good, that works. Hey, awesome. Has 1 win, 0 defeats, 1 total adventure, grassy plains, 1 out of 10. Nice. For that, progress. And see, this is the thing as well that I'm hoping is the collection's going to be the big funnel for a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of randomness there, like which, you know, whether you level up and stuff, but the ultimate thing is the collection. Like, you may get lucky on some rolls, but you may not get lucky on getting the right guys. You know, you might just keep getting the same guy. So let's just add that to the development. This will be the best I'll do, I bet. Yeah. Well, it's all random. You know, it's not... that's the fun thing. It's not... Actually, it is. It's all skill. We should just say it's all skill. There's no randomness. It's all skill, right? And stuff is very easy with no landscape. I will agree. But it is very easy. That's the thing as well, like, if you don't pay attention a lot to your gear and your talents and all that sort of stuff. No landscape can be kind of harder as, like, just as hard, you know, if you don't pay attention to that. So if you don't want to pay attention to that sort of stuff, then, you know. Are you saying I may keep getting level 1 boars? Oh yeah, of course. Of course, and you can keep gaining levels from level 1 boars until you get to level 6. Which seems fair. That seems fair. It seems very fair, you know? And then, but then there's a new boar in the next area though, you know? There's the ironbark boar. Royal Pirates. A level 8 Goblin Spearman. Ooh, forced to retreat. Unlucky. We're seeing a good amount of the different guys though. That's good. Nice array of them. I was thinking it would be nice to maybe think of a way to implement the number. So, but I play as goblins in MMOs. Well, maybe that's why though. That's why you lost, because you ran up to him and you were like, "Wait, friend," and then you went away and you were best friends forever. Maybe, maybe I have to make that a variation. Woylo the Pirate is forced to make friends with the Goblin Spearman. I could do something like that. Wallo as well, welcome to the chat. I'm not sure if I missed... you said hello earlier. I may have missed something. Now with the command at the moment as well, there is a small little bug that will last today that I am going to be trying to fix this, but if you type the command in before typing something into chat, it will create a big error thing. Not that it's a big deal at all. But if you are thinking of doing the command, just type something in chat beforehand. But I will fix that. That's what I've got to fix tonight. Or tomorrow in between stream. Oh my god. I realised I was just kind of tanking it up that whole time from him. Oh! Oh! Okay, back up heal for the win. I probably could have gotten rid of that guy's corruption thing, I just realized. Yes, complete. Now we are back in Landscape 3. Okay.
For good or ill, we now have no choice but to
Invader
embark
of
upon this journey.
Mirkwood.
The Golden Host is ready now to begin the passage into Mirkwood. We have made the landing, but now the second party must cross.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Tokens. Alright. Now we're actually into the proper Mirkwood area, not the instance.
Will you lend me your ear?
Just got a couple of other things to do. Oh, he wants us to go back.
Stay a moment.
Let's go back. Posture stretch check. Thank you, Unbreakable. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. You're not planning on getting everyone hooked on your game and then turning it to pay to win with subs? That would be ingenious. I know, right? If only I was that horrible of a person, right? If only. No, it's in fact quite the opposite. In fact, I keep thinking of things like that. Like, I mean, we thought of the channel point things today, which I think is probably good to have a way that you could like redeem. We're thinking I'll have a redeem channel point thing for like 5,000 points that you can redeem like 3 times. But you can only redeem it if you have lost the battle for the day, and it's kind of like an extra chance at getting a win for the day, sort of thing. I was thinking about doing that, but the more I think about stuff like that, the more I just think about like pay to win. It's like sometimes just better just to leave it leave it completely random, because then it's more rewarding, you know. When it happens, it really means something. And thank you for the hydrate check as well, and the check-in Unbreakable. Thank you. Why am I actually trying to make a Desmos graph that shows your chances of winning against leveled enemies? Hell yeah. Love it. See, that's what I hoped as well. I kind of purposely decided to leave some things basic, like the rolling of the stats, like the rolling of the battle happens behind the scenes, and originally I had it so it would actually show you what you rolled, you know, so you could be like, oh, I got a close roll or something, right? But it took up a lot, like it took up a bit too much of the text chat and too much information. So I decided to remove that because it's like, it happens behind the scenes. You just got to believe, you know. And it also leaves things for people trying to figure stuff out, which I think is fun. It's like, yeah, okay, I'll give you guys an example. In particular radar, if you're doing some calculations. The final boss in the last area is level. Let's see. Oh, where is my spreadsheet? I've got a spreadsheet for it all. He is level 55. The Abyss itself. Now, the max level is level 50, by the way. Ludo, thank you, hello. Thank you for the check-in. And Tiger, hello. Thank you for the check-in as well. How are you guys going? It's good to see you both. I'm doing well, Tiger. It's good to see you. Pay for a mercenary Bev to swoop in and steal the enemy? Yeah, well, so the way it was going to work is like some Twitch, like channel points. If you have not won a battle in the day, you can redeem it to get another quest point to do another battle. So you're still then rolling again. So it's kind of like a way that you can save yourself on a day. You use some channel points to try to get a level if you don't get a level, which I think's like not a bad idea. For some reason, Twitch didn't notify me that you were online. Really? Oh, Twitch. Well, I'm gonna have a stern talking to them about that after stream. It's good to see you though, Ludo. It's good to see you guys. Alright, we were just talking about the new Twitch RPG, Twitch chat RPG that is now implemented in the chat. !adventure if you guys want to go on an adventure. Try to level up today. Everyone gets 1 adventure per day. And it's all the same chances. No one has special privileges. God, that would be so bad. Like, but what I was gonna do though, and I'm thinking now, maybe I don't need to have the quest point redeem stuff for channel points, because I was going to have a redeem for like empowering everyone for like a battle shout, so that I was thinking of making a redeem that lasts for like 5 minutes. It will happen in the back end. I was going to figure out how to do the timers for it and stuff. That for like 5 minutes, all battles that happen, everyone will get +1 like power on that battle. So there'll be a way to like redeem a thing that gives everyone a buff for a bit of time. That gives you a little bit of just that little bit of chance to get a win, sort of thing. So rather than giving yourself more quest points to spend on wins, you just make that like, yeah, a chance. It will. That's nice. Where is this? Up here. I need points. I'm broke. Yeah, and that's why I like the idea of it being a group thing as well. Because some of you guys that hang around for, a lot of time have a lot. And then some of you guys that are here quite a lot but it's like the end of the stream. You guys are in the US as well. So it's early for you when I start stream. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't work. It might not work in a reply looter. That might be why that didn't work. Try typing that just in chat without the reply. I think that's interesting that it doesn't work with the replies. It's good to know though. Tokens, goblins. Oh yeah, the bridge is built. It's fixed. What happened, Az? I thought you said you broke it. But yeah, using the command !adventure doesn't cost you any points or anything like that. Every day when you chat in the stream, the first time you chat, you're given a quest point. You can only ever have one quest point at max, and you can use that quest point to go on an adventure. The bot probably reads it as @username. Oh, true. The first. Yeah, you're right, actually. Maybe some, like, thing at the start. But yeah, I actually don't know about the channel point thing. I kind of liked it, like, because I thought about lots of things, balancing stuff, making sure it was fun for everyone. I wanted to and a lot of people said to me, actually it was my dad who was like, oh, maybe you could make it like have reasons to come back, like, so that, like, there's maybe every hour or something like that, so there's reasons to come back into the chat and use it again. But I don't know, it's like a bit too much doing that, and I kind of just like the once a day thing in itself. It's just a bit of like a fun little thing, it's like, yeah. Ooh, Ludo's exploring the grassy plains. A level 15 goblin brute appears. Damn, no, Ludo, not the goblin brute. Poor level 1 Ludo. I was thinking of maybe adding, I should maybe add like level 1 into the text somewhere.
Mind my words, traveller. May Gavonnen.
There you go. Unlucky. Unlucky so far. Az has been the only one to level up today. But I like that. I think that's cool. And it's something as well. The more you guys do it as well, things will kind of like, once you've gained a couple of levels, there's going to be a lot more different enemies that you're going to be able to win against, if that makes sense. Like at the moment, there's a good few at level 1. Like, I think about like 40% of the enemies in the areas you can defeat in the first area at level 1, maybe like 30%. It's hard to earn gold. Yeah, and so the gold is a random amount based on the level of the enemy as well. So the gold is another value that can then increase. Like last time when we were doing the test, Poison got just a bit more than gold of radar, but at the same level, which just means she had gotten like slightly better chance with the gold rolls, But that's kind of the extra thing there to store, like, how many enemies you've killed, but also how well you've rolled on the gold for those enemies. High level enemies will give you more gold, so it's a bit of a depiction of like how much you've defeated. And then in the future, gold we're going to use as other things. So in the future, I might add like a shop, and we'll add like a duel thing so that you can duel each other and you can bet gold on the duels. So it'll just be like rolling dice against each other, you know. But yeah, that's where gold's there at the moment for in that way. I just made sure I wanted to implement it early on so that it's there, but it doesn't have like functionality at the moment other than, yeah. But yes, you get one adventure a day, you get one quest point a day, everyone gets a quest point to use. The first, like every stream, everyone gets a quest point. Alright. Yes, unlucky Ludo today. Many other people unlucky as well. Yeah, that's it. Got to come back the next day. But yeah, I like it's just a once a day thing. I didn't want to make it any more than that. I think maybe the channel point thing is a bit too much. I don't want to take over the chat too much. It's more of just a fun thing. Jump into chat, pop the command in, see what happens, you know. Over time, we're going to have a bit of a collection of things and stats and stuff, you know. And it'll be cool because like battles won and stuff, I think it's going to be pretty cool. It's almost, because it's almost like a stream streak in a way, you know, or like how many streams have I been there and I've like won a fight. It'll be pretty cool to look at that in like, you know, 6 months or something, right? And, you know, almost just forget about this and just in 6 months look back and look at all the stats. It's getting very complex, really cool. I'm glad you like it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I tried to keep things simple, but deep. You know? Because it's like, I started simple, really simple, and I thought, this isn't fun enough for me, you know? I want it to be a game. As a developer, well, as, you know, with an upbringing of game development, I'm like, it needs to be fun, it needs to be a game. Yeah, so I tried to find like a middle ground between simplicity and deepness. So yeah, it's quite deep, you know. There's weightings for every enemy in every area, and what they can drop. Every enemy has their own level, their own gold they can drop. Their own cool names, that sort of thing as well. There's information that's collected, that's stored, that's remembered for you guys. So the bot essentially remembers your level, your gold, your wins, your defeats, your adventures, and every time you defeat a certain enemy, it like ticks off a collection for that log as well. And all of that's saved, all of that's there. If anything happens, if we change the bot we're using, you know, this is it right now. Unless we do like, I don't know, a level squish, or we have to do a Bev Venture reforged and everyone gets put back to level 1, we should be good. I think for now, this is it. I wanted to make sure it was ready so I could just be like, yep, done. We're not changing anything, we're not resetting anyone's stats. Everything's going to be like that now. And so I think that's probably why it's a good idea to hold back from adding any like new things to it, like redeeming more points, because it could kind of wreck the design a bit. And we want to see things like play out first. Yeah. Also, we'll work in YouTube chat as well for you guys over on YouTube. I mentioned this earlier, but I know like Twitch is really great with engagement and channel points and the stuff we have here, but YouTube not as many. Though in the future, I'm going to be trying to build all the commands over to YouTube. So every command that will be in Twitch will be on YouTube. It's kind of why I want to move things more from channel points into that as well, because it's like our own thing. We're not relying on channel points. Yeah, I guess you could say, you know, gold gold is kind of like our new channel point, you know? It's like we have a new value, a new number we can use for things like that. That doesn't just mean I've been sitting here watching, like it's like I've been engaging a bit, you know? So maybe we'll have some redeems for gold. Instead of having like channel point redeems for playing sounds, we could have gold redeems for playing sounds. I like that. I think that's cool. And it's cool because it works on both YouTube and Twitch. And it's like you're essentially, you have channel points, but it's for both of you guys. Like, yeah. Back after meetings and lunch. You're in Mirkwood now. I am in Mirkwood. And I'm having a good time. I miss Mirkwood actually. It's a fun area. Hope you had a good lunch, Harold. Tree walks. I like the battle music in Mirkwood. Dramatic. It is, isn't it? It's so dramatic. It's great. Actually, I don't think I've like. I don't really play with music on that much when I played solo. I like to do it because I feel like it's nice for the stream, you know, and I've gotten used to it now. But yeah, I normally play with music off, so I haven't noticed these before. I had a good lunch. Oh, it's good to hear. I'll be happy when I get to the Moria expansion content. Nice. Where are you at the moment, Wallow? You're leveling through... What did you say? You're leveling a champion? Was it you that was leveling a champion? And you said that you were talking about captain rotations, right? Being complicated. (23, 26-ish) leveling a guardian. Oh, nice. Cool. Guardian. True. Yes. No, champ. Okay, no, that was someone else that was leveling champ. Yeah. No, that's cool. Happy to, yeah, that's how I feel a lot of time going through those areas leveling. I do love the 1 to 50 leveling though. I really like those areas. But we just played through a character as well, so it was kind of like, well, get me to Moria. And then once we're in Moria, it was like, get me out of Moria because we've just been here. We're in new territory now. Okay, I'm gonna disarm all these. Oh, rare signature. Oh, he's a lot of health. Can we take him down? I reckon. Oh, I didn't realize that was. Damn. Yeah, there's no way. I didn't realize how much health he had in comparison to me. We did a fair bit of damage there. Oh, crap. Ah, damn it. Ah. You don't hurt him. I know, right? He just avoided like all my damage. I can't believe I did as much damage as I did. What he had 40k health. I didn't realize. I only have 2,000 health, and he has 40,000 health. It's like, okay. How much gold does he get for those kills? Oh, how much gold did I get from that? Oh, I didn't kill him though, did I? I don't know, how much gold do you get from killing one of these guys? Do you get gold? You don't get gold. You don't get any gold. Wait a minute. This game's a scam. Oh, for killing Beveridge. Yeah, wouldn't you like to know how much that's worth? Death asking in the question, what is the value of your life? How much would I get for that? Did he get some good loot? Yeah, he did. He got some really good loot. Yep. That's a good point, actually. I should make myself a boss in the RPG. That's not a thing currently. Huge Jackman should be in there somewhere. See, my next iteration for it that I'm trying to figure out is I want to add one more thing to it. The other things are like additional extensions that can be supported by the main thing, which is like dual and co-op adventure. They are very similar to the base version of the game, but the next big step I wanted to make, of something I wanted to add, if I can get it to be designed right, is items. But I went over a lot of different ways of like how I would do items, and most of them were like too much. It was like, okay, like I can, if we've got equipping, we can only have one item you equipped. Okay, then is it a weapon? If it's a weapon, now is it going to have rarity? What can drop? What stats does it give you? Then it deals with balancing. So I just scratched that. But I do want to think of a way to implement that all the enemies that you fight have a chance to drop an item, like of some kind. Whether you can equip that item and use it, whether it's just an item that adds to your collection like the other collection. I thought of maybe creating some mementos from the stream, you know, like the soul of Huge Jacked Man and what was his name? Adam from Subnautica, you know, like just little references that we get in as the stream goes on. I'll just keep trickling in these memento collectibles maybe in the random enemies, and they'll probably start on the very highest of those enemies. Just as like an extra cool thing, because for me, then that's finished for me. Like for me, that's the final game. It's just like there's like that one more thing I would kind of like. I would like there to be random items. I would like that joy of you defeated an enemy. You didn't just defeat them. You rolled and you got this item. I think that will be really cool, but I don't know how to implement that like properly, and yeah, but maybe we'll find a way to make that work. Just some copper coins. Yep. Just wanted to confirm, if the player and enemy total numbers are the same, the player wins. Yes. Yeah, the idea is it's like it's your strength versus the enemy's strength. You know, it's your level plus a number that you roll. If your strength is equal to their strength, then you overcome them. You know, it's like you deal 80 damage to their 80 health sort of thing. But if you don't, then you hit them and you don't deal enough damage, and they either run away or counterattack or evade, or any of the sort of the variations that I've set up, so that the kind of the wording of that kind of makes sense, as well. Brilliant social skills that we learned from the quarry. Yeah. What have we got to do? Find goblins. Ooh. I am getting tired. We are at a 4-hour mark. I was going to stop streaming at 4 hours. We will probably jump off in a sec. I did not realize how late it already is. God. We're going to be getting back in the routine, doing more regular streams, and probably a bit longer as well once I get back into the proper routine of it all. Thank you for the hydrate check as well, Harold. I've got a little I've got a lot of stream stuff I want to do, but I need to actually be a bit more smarter with it and like divvy it up over the course of the year, you know, over the next months, rather than focusing on it, because we need to have streams, you know. So I've got a lot of things. I know you guys might know there's like lots of stuff like to do with our like alert pop-ups and this and that I wanted to work on. All those things will come in time. I just need to be, you know, more slow and consistent, slow and steady with it all, right? Coffee! I think I'll be making a coffee after stream. It feels like a late night coffee day. Alright. Yeah, we might actually just turn these quests in and then jump off. What's the time? Yeah, cool. Okay. Oh, wow. Poison. I'm not sure if you're in the chat anymore, but Poison just sent me an image for possible emote. What do you guys reckon? Yes. Alright. Alright, we'll make it a thing. Raid emote unlocked. Alright, okay. It will become an emote, I promise. When was that from? God. Not your best moment, or is it my best moment? Honestly, at first glance, it's not that bad, but the more I look at it, it looks evil. Call it evil Bev or something. Yeah, it does. It looks like witch Bev, or like, you know, I feel like there needs to be like a witch laugh that goes with that. Oh man. No, that'll be good for that'll be good. You guys just got to see it in full zoomed in detail as well, but it will probably look a lot better as an emote. And we've got to set up the raid message stuff as well properly. Oh, that's what I didn't do last time. I was too focused. That's not beverage GG, that's drink FF. That's drink FF. Oh my god, that's great. That's the beverage alter ego. Drink FF. I'd love FF as well. Oh my god. That is totally the opposite of GG, isn't it? Oh, there's a goblin. Come back! Come back! Goblin! Sorry to all the goblins I've murdered today, guys. All of you goblin enjoyers in the chat, I'm sorry. I don't mean it. I like goblins too. Now the next step after the RPG chat adventure is to actually make a proper game, which we could probably do on stream. But how funny would it be if we could eventually bleed in the worlds to that chat game? Like, you know,
What
yeah,
do
it'd be
you
good to
need?
do some development stuff
How
at
can I
some
be of
point.
service? What can I do for you?
I just don't know what the world needs for a game. You know what I mean? It's like, for a long time, I don't know what the world needs. It's like, I don't know what that project is that I would feel passionate enough doing, thinking, yes, people need this, you know? I don't know. I feel like
What can I do for you?
some of it probably has the word couch co-op involved in there, because as much as there is a lot of couch co-op games out there in the world, it is one of the most oversaid things of there isn't enough couch co-op games or split screen games, you know? It's like very popular game, very good game, I think needed, like, you know, friends, family, I know, are always saying, oh, we need more of these sort of games. And it's because there's so many different genres as well, so it's spread thin around amongst that, all that. Suddenly, if you say, I want a fantasy couch co-op game, now there's only a very few amount of games that fit within that category. So, I think, like, I would like to work on something that would be functionally, like, a fun game that can be enjoyed, either split screen, couch co-op, online, that sort of thing. But I don't know what that would be. I don't know what that would be. The things that come to my mind are boring, you know, and already done. How about this couch unco-op? It's two couches that fight. See, I could go down that road of like trying to make the, you know, the next big one that, like, what is it? Like, it's just games coming out like every week that are like that, isn't there? It's like, you know, now this game's all about this. Now this game's all about this. Just singular things. But yeah, I don't know. A game that I'd want to work on as well, it'd have to be deep enough. I'd have to enjoy it as a game. You know, that's the thing. It's like, so it needs to be like some RPG fantasy thing of some kind, or needs to have systems in it like that. Alright, we're actually gonna jump off for the night, guys. We have an ad break incoming, but I'm gonna snooze that, which means we are gonna need to jump off before we get more ads. But we're just going to leave it here, and we'll be back next time. We are nearly level 62. Sweet. So yeah, we're in Moria now. We're not really deep in Moria, but we're at the start, the Merc Eves. We just finished the instance, and now we're finishing off a couple of quests here before we head up into like the Haunted Inn and Ostgallad as well, which is cool. Gathburs, some cool areas up here actually. So we'll be getting to that next time. We will be back on Thursday for some Dredge, which we started playing over Christmas. We haven't played since. We're going to continue with our Dredge playthrough. Then on Saturday, we're playing a new game as well. So yeah, come check it out if you're interested. There is a schedule up on the Twitch in the About section, and also I put that up on the Discord as well. If you want to keep up to date with when I'm streaming next, go check out the Discord. If you're new to Lord of the Rings Online as well, want some help from some buddies, come hang out. Lots of people there that are happy to help. Any hints for the new game? I actually don't know it. I still don't know it yet. I've got like multiple games that I could play, like that could be the game. I just, all of them I'm like equally want to play, or so I'm not sure yet. So yeah, you can tell how disorganized I am because things just fall into place. Like, but yeah, if any of you guys have any games you'd like to see me play, there is a game suggestion channel over on the Discord. Chuck any games in there. I really appreciate it. It may not get played, but it's also just nice to share games, this and that. But yeah, we could do, I guess, as a bit of a hint of some things we might play. I could definitely have a quick look here because there was a couple of games. The thing is that there's a couple of games here that I've played quite a lot of. I'd be totally willing to play, but only if it's something you guys might want to see me do. Because, like, for example, Mountain Blade. Would love to start a Mountain Blade campaign. That could be cool. It's been mentioned a couple of times. I've played a lot of Mountain Blade though, so you know it's not going to be super new for me. It's more going to be like maybe trying a cool challenge, something like that. But that could be cool. Where is our Christmas streams? Here it is. So we had a couple of games. I did want to do a Knights of the Old Republic playthrough, but Knights of the Old Republic 1 struggles really hard to stream because of the resolution stuff. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. There is actually a particular game, and you know what? Yeah, actually, we're going to play Dream Barbecue Raider on Saturday. I just realized. I put that off for way too long of playing it because it's just like we just haven't even played a new game for so long. But that's been there for ages. So we'll probably just play that. I was thinking maybe playing some like other, so a couple of games on the list for you guys that may be interested. If any of these pop out to you, let me know, you know. Thinking of going back, doing a Dark Souls thing at some point. Battle for Middle Earth, I want to play at some point. Noita, Mount & Blade Warband. These are games that I can just play as well. Other games on the list for the future, Animal Well. Definitely. I just can't really afford to buy new games at the moment. And Blueprints as well. I really want to try Blueprints. So yeah, we've got a couple of things there and a couple of other games as well. Going Medieval, BioShock. I want to do a Half-Life playthrough at some point. Properly play Kingdom Come Deliverance. We could probably start a Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 playthrough because I played through a bit of it, but I wanted to finish that before I played 2. So yeah, there's a couple of games there that we sort of could go through, but none that have really jumped out for me. Animal Well, yeah, I'm really keen to play Animal Well, and honestly, as soon as I can afford it, we will do it. You know, the next subs will just, you know, actually the current subs have just been going towards that in a way. So yeah, if you guys want to support, all that stuff just goes towards the games that we play, you know. Like, I've just got to be patient and careful with what I, you know, unleash myself on. Because it's too, I feel like as a streamer and stuff, you want to just be able to play everything, you know, for people. But, yeah, I've got to be smart about what money I have and what I can actually play. All right, guys, I'm going to send you over... Let's see who's on the line. Goshill's online, and he's playing Elder Scrolls Online. First playthrough of Elder Scrolls. Of playing Skyrim for the first time. Oh, I thought he was playing ESO. No, he's playing Skyrim. Alright, we're going to go raid Goshil, guys. He's playing through the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim for the first time, which is awesome. Don't we all wish we could experience Skyrim for the first time again? And isn't it great when we get to watch people that are doing it? So we're going to send you guys over to Goshil. He is a lovely Lord of the Rings Online creator and streamer and plays a bunch of different things. ESO illegal. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Looking good, looking high quality, loving it. I can lol, haven't played Skyrim yet. Oh my god, he's holding on to the truth. Oh god, jealous, man, jealous. Alright, guys, I'm gonna send you over there, over to Goshil. I hope everyone has a lovely day. Go check out the YouTube as well. Go check out the Twitch if you are over on... Where's the Twitch? Go check out the Twitch if you're over on YouTube. And I hope you're all well and stay well. And I'll see you all next time, guys. Thank you for the journey. See ya. Good to see you, Harold. Good to see you, Ludo. Good to see you, Raider. Anyone else there? Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. I appreciate all the support. We'll be back in for more streams and hopefully a lot more consistent streams. I'm going to try to bump it up from like 3 streams to like to more consistently, but slowly. We're going to get there. Not going to rush to anything or I'll overwhelm myself. Gonna finish this graph, then post it in Discord somewhere, lol. I'll make like a patch notes tech thing or somewhere for all of that. Hell yeah. Alright guys. Sorry, I'm just still getting this. Lovely. Hope everyone is well and stays well. And I'll see you all next time, guys. Alright then. See you later. Bye bye bye. See you guys. Bye bye bye.